Namo Buddhaya and greetings to everyone. Welcome to the MOOC courses on Pali Abhidhamma at Swayam portal under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. In this module, we are going to discuss the morality, Sīla in Theravāda Buddhism, and the objective of this module is to understand the nature, meaning and definition of morality along with the discussion on the various types of morality and its advantages. Let us start with an introduction. After getting enlightenment, the Buddha decided to teach to this ignorant world. In his first sermon at Sarnath, he taught the essence of the teachings of all Buddhas through the classical formula of Four Noble Truths. The fourth noble truth speaks that there is a path consisting 8 practices through which a practitioner can attain Buddhahood. If we minutely seize these 8 factors, we find that the path is the combination of threefold practices: morality, concentration and wisdom. Again, according to Buddha Ghosha, an oriental commentator of 5th century Christ era, he says anyone can attain the Buddhahood by practicing threefold training, that is morality, concentration and wisdom, technically called 7 purifications, Sat Visuddhi. This module is divided into 3 parts. The first part deals with the meaning, scope and definition of morality, and the second part discusses about the types of morality depicted in the Pali literature. Moreover, the advantage of practicing morality has been shown in the last part. Let us discuss about the meaning and definition of Sīla. So, let us start with the meaning and definition of morality, Sīla. The term Sīla has been translated into English in many ways, such as morality, virtue, nature, habit, code of conduct, ethical behavior and moral practices. Buddhists understand the term as the central point of holy life or the basis of virtuous life. The Abhidhamma describe this term as moral volition, kusal chetana. The Patisambhidamagga defines Sīla by means of 4 aggregates called volition, consciousness concomitant, restraint and non-transgression. It says King Sīlaṃ ti, Chetana Sīlaṃ, Cetasikan Sīlaṃ, Avitikammo Sīlaṃ ti. Chetanasil is a kind of mental quality, volition, which motivates a person abstaining from killing, stealing, etc. and prompt him to fulfill his responsibilities in a well manner. A person abstains from those unwholesome actions like non-violence is called Cetasika Sīla. The psychic factor such as non-greediness, non-hatred and right view are collectively called as Cetasika Sīla. Morality of non-transgression here represents 5-fold practices. They are restraint by Sangha rules, that is Patimukha, mindfulness, Sati, knowledge, Yan, patience, Khanti and effort, that is Virya. Again, morality as non-transgression means either by body or speech the virtue which has been undertaken should not breach or not going against the moral conduct. The Visuddhimagga further interpret the term Sīla with 3 approaches: Sīlan Atthena Sīlaṃ, Sīratho Sīlatho and Sītalatho Sīlatho. Morality being the foundation stone represents the unshakable nature of virtuous life. In this regard, verse number 81 of Dhammapada is significant to note. It says, Selo yatha ek ghano vaten na sameriti evang ninda pasansasu na saminjanti pandita. It means just as a solid rock does not shake by a storm, so the wise men are not shaken amid blame and praise. The word Sir is used in a sense of chief or the forerunner. One cannot live a virtuous and blameless life without morality. It comes first. Under the heading of benefits of morality in the Visuddhimagga, the Buddha Ghosha states, who can tell the extent of the significance and speciality of that virtue, without which the disciples of the Buddha could not have stand in the Buddha Sasana. Lastly, the meaning of morality is cool, Sīla, that is to say, which calms down. A person calms down the fire or heat. Heat means negative mental tendencies which are present in our mind through morality. Here the fire can be understood as the 11 fires as discussed in the Visuddhimagga. They are greed, raga, hatred, dosa, delusion, moha, birth, jati, aging, jara, death, maran, sorrow, शोक, lamentation, paridev, pain, dukkha, grief, dominus and despair upayas. The term Sīlan has been used in two senses. First, it is in the sense of samadhan, the firm establishing of mind and thoughts together in harmony, and second, upadharan, that is supporting and holding together of all virtuous qualities. A fourfold exposition such as characteristic, function, manifestation and proximate cause is seen in the commentarial literature. I quote the Visuddhimagga, Dusilya bindhan santa anvaj guno tatha kich sampatti athena raso नाम पवुच्यति सोचय्य पच्चुपट्ठान तैदंग तस्य वियूहि ओत्तपंच हिरि चेव पदत्थानंति वर्णितं. It means its function, ras, is in a way of putting a stop to the physical and vocal misdeeds, dusilya bindhan santa, and helps in developing of a quality of faultlessness, anavajya gunam. It is manifested as the three kinds of purity, that is physical, verbal and mental. The proximate cause or the background, padathan, are the two factors, individual shame, hiri, and social shame, otappa. Yanatiloka in his Buddhist dictionary defines Sīla as virtue or morality, that implies all good qualities which are included in the category of moral and ethical teachings. The Milind Panya states that the characteristic of virtue is supporting patithana, since it is the basis of all virtuous qualities such as the 5 controlling faculties and the 5 powers, the 7 factors of enlightenment and the 4 eightfold noble path, the 4 foundation of mindfulness and the 4 efforts, the 4 bases and the 4 absorptions, the 8 freedoms and the 4 modes of concentration and the 8 great attainments.